Yo, it's good, guys. It's Beach. Today we're gonna talk about adaptability, and what that means and how we do that. I have a lot of players asking about it, so we're gonna kind of go into that. First off, I'm gonna be posting more. I need to post more. I keep saying that. I actually recorded 3 videos one day, got corrupted. I should have just re-recorded as soon as I found out, but like I said, I need to just post more. There's no excuses. Now, with that said, I'm doing another giveaway for coaching. Comment Coaching with Heart. Please, please, please join my Discord. That's where I screenshot the winners. That's what I'm going to start doing. So if you want to enter the giveaway, Coaching with Heart, join my Discord. I will probably post it in the next night or two of the winners. I will be picking 3 winners. I will screenshot your comment and I'll post it in Discord. DM me from there, or just put in general chat that you won. Great. Awesome. We'll go kind of from there. If you win. Now with that said, let's figure out what adaptability means and how that works with fundamentals. I have a lot of players complaining about, oh, it's so hard to solo queue, this and that. And yeah, it's tough. I'll just be honest, it's tough because you don't have a trusted teammate. You can't sit there and be like, I know this guy, I know what he's going to do, right? But that's where adaptability comes in. You have to be able to adapt in solo queue. Or there's the other side where I say you don't. The only thing you need to adapt in solo queue is your mechanics. And the reason I say that is because you're adapting to your opponents. You shouldn't have to adapt to your teammates. You're going to have to adapt your fundamentals slightly, but since they're fundamentals, it's a very simple concept. So let's talk about that. I have the aspect or the side of where, let's say I have, aspect isn't the right word, but I have this side where I have a super aggressive teammate. My teammate's always challenging. My teammate's almost always on the ball. Great. That makes the game really easy for you, and everyone's like, oh, well, no, it's not. The reason it's easy is because you just play a little more defensively, and that's the fundamentals, right? If you're second man and your first man is going, what do? As second man, let's think about it. What do? You just cover your first man's weak. Or if they have 1 to beat, you help them up. If they have 2 to beat, weak. If they have 1, go up. Perfect. So what does that mean? We just play safe. Or you can have a teammate that says, you have a teammate that's like, I hate playing offense, whatever. And you can just notice that they don't want to challenge. That's perfect. Makes it easy for you too. What is your job? That's a little more difficult to execute, but it's still easy to do fundamentally. Because if you have a teammate that doesn't want to challenge, what's your job as first man? Make it easy for the second man. If you make it easy for the person that doesn't want to challenge, they'll want to challenge, right? They're not going to have any questions about challenging. So with these games that I've already played, and I'm re-recording the intro, I want to really explain adaptability is mostly adapting to your opponents with mechanics. There's a difference between macro and micro. Macro being positioning, micro being your mechanics. Macro, you'll have to adapt situationally, right? There's situational awareness. You're going to have to adapt with that sometimes, and we do that like 2 or 3 times this whole video. Now, with that said, a lot of your adaptations is mechanics, adapting to what your teammate's doing. If they pre-jump you, are you going to go up and air dribble into them? No, you'll probably go back down onto the ground, right? Or if they're on the ground and they're shadowing, you'll want to flick, right? Flick to the opposite side where they can't reach. So adapting isn't so much, in my eyes, fundamentals. It's adapting to your opponents. And that makes it so much easier because if you position fundamentally, you don't have to really adapt where you position. It's not situational awareness, right? If you're a situational awareness player, you're like, oh, I love situations. All I do is do different situations and I know all about them. You're going to really struggle because you have to think so many different ways versus fundamentals. You say, hey, your teammate's up, play back. Hey, your teammate's back, play up. And that's like obviously the simple form. But if you haven't watched my fundamental positioning, that'll help you. I did an in-depth mechanical guide. My execution is a little bit poorer, but we're still climbing. Enjoy the video. Peace. So let's see how this works. I mean, it's obviously going to work. We still might lose. We'll get outplayed. That's just part of it. Let's go. What do? We adapt to the AFK player. Simple stuff, really. What did my teammate do so well? He adapted and scored. Let's go. Obviously, a free goal is nice. He's back. Nice and simple. Where's my teammate? What is he doing? He's taking an early challenge, so I just want to be a safe rock. Now he wants to go back, so what's my turn to do? It's time for me to challenge. Why? Because he wants to go play safe. They get a really good clear. It's over. Teammate panics, 3 jumps. It's a goal. Nope, my bad. I gave him the ball. What did I do wrong there? I didn't hit it into the open space. I hit it to where the defender was. That's my bad. I didn't get the bump, luckily. Nice. Good play by us. And you can say, well, how do you adapt to your teammate doing something like that? It's simple. Why? Because there's one player to beat, my teammate doesn't have control. So I go, right? All you should be doing in this game is adapting to your teammates. You're always adapting to your surroundings. However, if you know the fundamentals, it doesn't feel like you have to adapt the whole time. It just feels like you're doing something that's natural. Hit it away from the defender, hit it towards my teammate. I didn't want to dive. Why? Because he was diving me. I needed to be faster there for a counterattack. I have to scramble back to go behind him, help him out. Why? Because the ground's on the ball, so I'm second man. So the ball's on the ground, and then it went back up. I did not think he was gonna be able to hit that, to be honest. Oh, my bad. Bad play by me. I tried to go for the demo and I got greedy and hit my teammate. I didn't think he was gonna go. That's my bad. Didn't adapt for shit. If I was a little bit more back, it would have been completely fine. That would have been an open net for us. Right play, just wrong, poorly executed. No 50s smart there. Teammate has 2 to beat, so what do? I just play safe. We're doing the same thing over and over again, so it's very little adaptation, really. I'm able to adapt to every play because it's not much adaptation. I should have boosted all the way through confidently. Should be if awkward ball, right? Yeah, it was. Not quite. I thought I had my reset. Just the way it kind of gone under the ball. He pre-jumps, I adapt and go around. That's a very awkward ball for me because my teammate beamed it. Teammate Scott, what does he do? I'm gonna fake challenge. His teammate wants to pressure, so I play back, right? You could say, oh, he's being so aggressive, or what do? I just stay back, be safe. It's a really bad 50. He panicked too, unfortunately. Nice 50 by him there. The boost to have, so I just get to collect pads. I'm last man, teammate's pretty aggressive on the last few plays, so I just, what do? I play safe. And it's a goal. That's a good shot, though. Like I said, you're gonna get outplayed. What's my teammate doing? He's so aggressive that, what, they get the free ball and he's not ready to make a challenge. I think he might have actually been able to save that. It could have been my bad. I should have jumped earlier, but then again, I also thought I was dead last man. That's completely fine. We have a one-on-one, right? It was a really good challenge by him. I'm just going to go all the way back because I don't really trust what my teammate's up to. Good whiff by him. He really faked me out, to be fair. It's a really unlucky spawn for me. Bam. That whiff was unlucky because I was expecting him to hit it. I would have just shot if he didn't whiff. Or if he wasn't there. I can't really do much with that. I had a really bad control touch. That's fine. Good dunk by us. Oh, we have 10 seconds left in a dream, so let's see what we got. Not a good pinch pass. Teammate can demo. I can't get back to. It's a bummer. I mean, think about it though. What did we do very well? We covered our teammates weak. They had 3 goals. It's not that much. Like, they had 3 goals, we had 2. That my teammate's 1,800. I mean, I would say I was a good teammate. At the end of the game, what could I say I did wrong? I maybe made a few mistakes here and there positional-wise. Obviously, I made some mechanical mistakes. I didn't control the ball. I didn't do whatever. But here's the thing. Adaptability isn't something you have to sit there and practice. It's something you just need to know how to do. And if you have fundamentals, you can do it every single fucking game. Bummer of a game. My teammate's almost GC3, Div 3, and sometimes you just fall short in terms of performance, and that happens. We get 2 more, 3 more in. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? Exactly. And I think the biggest thing there was, what did I really do wrong in terms of positioning? I wouldn't say I did a whole lot wrong, just to be real. I think the biggest thing were just the execution that I had. I should have maybe pre-jumped 1 or 2 of those. But that's all good, right? It's completely fine. And to be honest, the mental that I have is I try not to remember all the goals that were scored on us by the end of the game, right? You learn from them in-game, but you don't want to sit there and dwell on what happened because it's just not worth it. We even got a free goal when we lost. Just happens. But to be fair, we were doing pretty well for our teammate, I would say. I would say the biggest thing that we failed was just execution, and that's just something I personally need to work on. Let's see. We need 2 games now for SSR, or for GC3. Execution. Well, obviously the right play, but execution. Don't need to go for that. Why? Because it's not on. I had the ball. Teammate wanted to go. Whatever. We adapt. We just let him take it. Don't ego him. We're teammates in the end of the day. I wanted to go for that one too, but I can't because why he's jumping. What am I doing well? I'm adapting. That's why I'm a good teammate. Thank God he demoed. There's no egoing. There's no like, hey, it's supposed to be my ball, right? It's just, hey, bro, you were gonna play aggressive. I can respect that. Let's see what you got. Teammate can get beat, so I gotta go straight back. I'm gonna go backboard, come back to the ground as he pushes forwards. Fake challenge, so he panics. I panic. We both panic. I'm gonna dunk this so it goes back to our half. I need to do better. Go for a flick. Goal. Nice shot by us there. That's a clunky play, though, by us. It's a good 50. I like it. Nice shot by a teammate. Let's go. Again, what are we doing so much? The most adaptation that we really have as a player is mostly mechanics. We're not having to sit here and switch around how we position every single game. It's pretty fundamental positioning, right? You might have to do one position more than the other in terms of offensive or defensive, or maybe, you know, just helping your teammate out. That's a really bad challenge by me, by the way. I was going to say, hopefully I can demo him getting back, so it's a 2v1. Try to fake him off it, but good touch. I did that. I cannot believe I just did that. I try to go up as early as possible to work on speed, but I'm gonna adapt. We go back, go up, right. Again, do my mechanics need better execution? Of course. Is that just part of the game though? Yes. If you're struggling mostly mechanical, you will climb. Oh my god, I'm just getting cooked because I'm an idiot. What am I? I'm in the right spot. I'm shadowing on the right side. I'm dropping back. I'm challenging as soon as it's goal line. I don't really know what to do here, to be honest with you, but I have no idea what to do. I haven't seen that one in a minute. I haven't really seen that one on my team, to be fair. I'm gonna help him out, take it away from the defenders. Is that the end of the world? No, not at all. Teammate gets the ball. Pretty open too. He made it more complicated than it was. He's trying to just overcomplicate things. That's okay. It happens. Don't give him any space to get control right. What's my teammate doing? Once again, he's in the right spot, he's doing everything, and he's overcomplicating it to shit. One mistake, LOL. And that's the problem. He only sees it as one mistake, right? He's been pre-jumping pretty much everything. I'm not controlling really much. And then he says one mistake. But okay. Fair enough, man. I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna type. I don't really give a shit. I'm not gonna fix his mistakes. That's his job. That was not the best challenge by me. I did not make that easy for my teammate. My bad. And the biggest thing too is I'm making the situations pretty readable for him, to be fair. But I guess I can do it better, right? We'll just hit it over, make that one a bit awkward for them. Use your teammate when you can. It obviously wasn't the best pass if it didn't get by the defender. Pop it up over them. Use your teammate if you can. Perfect placement. Teammate doesn't have boost, so what do we gotta do? We gotta make this easy for him. He's on backboard, and now I am. We have yours help, right? What am I doing? I'm making it incredibly hard for them to take the ball from me. Why? Because I have to. I have to play aggressive there. My teammate was back with 0 boost. We need to help him, yeah? Help him out again. Help him out again. What am I doing? I'm helping him out again. I'm playing aggressive because he's back. Did you score that? Just like that, we win. If you position correctly, you don't have to adapt your positioning. And it sounds weird. It's like, well, of course, that makes so much sense. But yeah, that's why it's good. If you have fundamentals that are strong, look at that. We just carried or did as well as someone that's GC3, Div 3. Same thing. Here's the thing, though. If you position correctly, the only thing you really have to adapt with is your mechanics, which is your micro mistakes. Right? It's the difference between macro and micro. Macro is positioning, micro is your mechanics. And micro, I can't really help you guys with. I made a guide if you guys want to check that out. But with that said, that's pretty much how you do it. And I think we have one more game in us. And I'm going to see what we got for that last game. Let's go. And same thing. If we win, we're GC3. If not, oh well. And you can sit here and say, "Ah, well, you lost." And I've had a lot of comments of people saying, "Oh, well, you lost, so it must not work." Well, you'll lose doing the right things a lot. That's just how this game works. That's how competition works. There's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser. And even then, you'll make mistakes while trying to do the correct thing, right? Because you can't be perfect. That's why people love watching professional sports. It's a high level, but it's not perfection. Imagine watching a ton of robots just positioning and everything, right? It's not going to be fun to watch. Every time somebody shoots in Rocket League, imagine watching a game of like of 6 TSA bots. Nobody misses a goal once. Oh, I couldn't bump. That's a bummer. He's in a bad spot. Bad play by me. Fake chow, why? So he shoots, and I can help my teammate. And I didn't help him. I appreciate him so much for the work that he put in there, though. Imagine watching 6 TSA bots just freestyling against each other the whole time, and they make every single goal. At some point, you're just going to be like, this is not fun to watch. Teammate says he's got it. We're going to leave it. This is a really awkward ball, though. Decent clear. Teammate wants that boost. I'll respect it. Let him challenge, get the boost. What are we doing? We're being a good teammate, adapting to our surroundings. Should go middle. He's pretty far back, though, unfortunately. Just gonna go straight down. I don't know if he touched it or I did, but either way. Fake chow. Why? So he has a hard time controlling. He has a hard time controlling something that he's already in control of. Drive challenge, because I know I'm not going to get there. Drive challenge, because I know I'm not going to get there. And it's a goal, because I cheated up too far. My bad. Right, what do? I just need to go back. That's on me. There's nothing that I needed to adapt to. I just did the wrong thing. It's not like, oh, you could have jumped earlier. No, I went the wrong place. I just went to the wrong spot. My bad. Last time I went middle, he wasn't ready, so I wasn't expecting him to just wait there. That's another goal, yeah. No, it's not. Open that first, maybe? No. We need to pick up the pace, though, to be honest. Me and my teammate are playing pretty slow together. We're going to get cooked if we keep up the spacing. Yeah, that was a good play. Good teamwork by them. He takes it wide, so I have to slow down, and then his teammate just gets a free demo. Well played. Bummer. I'm a little confused on that one. I don't really have much to say about that. Other than it's not a good teammate. Or not a good idea for a teammate. You're there to fix your teammates' mistakes. You're not there to correct them as they do them. Or not fix the mistakes, but like help them out through the mistakes. After you make a mistake as a teammate, you're supposed to be there to help them out after like the outcome of it. Not force the mistake. Just let them do their thing. Oh, if I get bumped, maybe I could 50. I did not know he had another reset. Well played. We have 2 minutes to get a goal. He doesn't really need to hit that, but I guess he's going to. Fair enough. Gives them the ball and then leaves. That's a bummer. Oh well. We'll just wait. I can't be there. Why? Because there's 2 to beat. I'm still ready to pressure. Right? I made a bad pass. I gave them the ball, but I'm always next to it just to apply pressure if need be. Alright, we got 1 minute and 40 seconds. This is my worst game by far of these 3 games. This is what it is. He had one to beat. I should have been on that side. That's on me. Poor execution once again. And I'm out of position. It might just be a goal. Bummer. I did really play this game of just positioning and everything. Thank God they both went up, or else it would have been a goal for us. He's 2 to beat, so I'm sitting over here. Now he has 1, but he's not going to beat, so I just start going over here early. I go late. Like I said, we're not playing fast enough. We're just doing shit like that, where it's like, let it bounce 6 times, then we'll play the ball. We'll play 1 more game. Usually I play 3, but we'll play 4. This is my worst game by far. And bad games happen. You can't just only have good games, no matter who you are. Again, what am I doing? I'm going slow, even though I need to change it. Didn't really matter that. OGC3. But we can get close. That game was really bad for me. Happens though. What did I have to do so much that game? Because I did poorly. We'll play 1 more, but let's just look at it. I was in the wrong position almost every single time because I just wasn't, and that's gonna happen too. You're just gonna have bad positional games, and it's like you're not. It's because you're not. Like I was kind of just zoning out, just to be honest. Like it wasn't like me being like fatigued. I was just kind of like confused, and then I wasn't like thinking through everything. Right? Sometimes you get confused, and then you have to think through stuff, and a lot of players choose to just not think. Then they just autopilot, and their brain doesn't work enough for them. Right? Especially for confusing situations. Why wouldn't you think through confusing situations? Why would you just autopilot through? Why did I do that? It was stupid of me, obviously. I had to go back more first there. Top right. Unlucky. Again, my execution is kind of failing me today. I'm behind him. That's my bad. I shouldn't have done that. I'm last, so I go first. When they're in the air. Now they're on the ground. I want my teammate to go because he was first then. Same concept. I was hoping my teammate would go for the ball after I touched it there, but he didn't, so it's kind of awkward. I can help out, though. Shot, it's off. Would have been saved anyway, unless it was right side. Or, yeah, that'd be right side. Teammate can go. I can go here. I'm going to boost for this boost because we're in a positional advantage. 2 open net misses from us. I guess mine was an open net and his wasn't really either, but it had to be placed, but still 2. It's a good clear by them. Teammate might have one. How do I make myself useful? By taking the ball. Even though it sounds weird, he's not going to be close enough to the ball. And it works perfect, right? You have to think about how can you make yourself useful in this situation. And that's a situational play, right? My teammate clears it. He has space. And I think about how am I going to make myself useful right now? Well, if I just grab the ball, I already beat 1 because I'm going quick. Counterattack concept. And then 2, I keep pushing and I get the flick. I beat the second man. Good pressure by us. He comes to the ground or the wall, and I'm first man, so I'm there. He has 2 to beat, but he doesn't have control, so I want to play back. Same concept. Fake challenges, so he hits it off the wall. Can't get behind it. And this is our redemption game. Another weird situation, right? My teammate hits it, and you would say in plat or champ or even like rank where you're just kind of like not adapting, you're not really thinking about what positioning can do for you, right? Because sometimes you're gonna have to break the fundamentals, and it'll be very clear when if you're sticking to the fundamentals. You'll know when to break the fundamentals if you stick to the fundamentals. Because you'll say, oh, you know what, this is a different play. Those are the very, very few times that you'll actually have to adapt positional wise. Nice shot by us there. And what's going on there? Their first man's not challenging. Their second man has a really rough time because his first man's not challenging, right? First man didn't make it easy for their second man, so it just gives a goal. This is probably a goal too because of my wave dash. Lucky us. And that's an FF if I've ever seen a positioned FF. Okay, I would leave it that one. That's where I would call it. I wouldn't call it on the shot miss. I would call it on Odin going right after it. So that's pretty much what adaptability is. It's very simple, very straightforward. Adapting isn't so much sitting there and repositioning over and over and over again. Obviously, you have to fix your positioning as you play. It's a given. Oops. It's a given. But if you fundamentally position right, the majority of what you're doing and adapting is simply because mechanics. It's adapting to the opponents, their positioning. Do I need to go in the air? Do I need to flick early? Do I need to flick late? Do I need to clear? That's what adapting is. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be posting more. I'm going to redo the intro so it better explains it. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Seriously, it helps a lot with the algorithm, but much love. I will see you guys hopefully not every week. I'm going to hopefully post 2-3 times a week. I have a lot to say, but last week, I don't know if you're in my Discord, files got corrupted. Not an excuse. I just need to be better. Peace out, guys. See you soon.